last name is Imes. So we're going to get set for the national anthem. We'll take a 2-minute break, be back with the starters after this.
Buy Low is Mount Carmel's local grocery destination, proudly serving the community with fresh products, friendly faces, and great deals every week. From our fresh deli and bakery to a wide variety of produce, fresh cut meat selections, and even an Ace Hardware, we've got everything you need, all close to home. Stay updated on all the savings at myiga.com or follow us on Facebook at Mount Carmel Buy Low for the latest specials. Shop local, save big at Buy Low, Mount Carmel's hometown store.
At Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center, we believe that sometimes a helping hand is all it takes for seniors to get their lives back on track. Our dedicated team of healthcare professionals are here to offer guidance and support, helping navigate the unique health and lifestyle concerns faced by seniors. Whether dealing with feelings of anxiety, loneliness, or unresolved grief, struggling with changes in mood or concentration, or coping with health-related challenges, we're here for you. Call Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center at 618-263-9116.
As soon as I came here, I started looking at the programs that they have, and the most that I like, it was early childhood education, and then after I see the classes and everything, that's the one that I picked. I would like to be a teacher in the future. I like it so much because I had the experience to work at Small World with the kids, and each day I learn, and I learn from the kids, and like with my teachers, like they teach me all the stuff that I need to do and to be a better teacher. And classes is amazing, so I would just recommend everyone to come here to Wabash Valley College.
Hello, I'm Sarah Harrell. I'm from Crossville, Illinois, and I attend here at Wabash for the Advanced Manufacturing Program. Being here has really helped me grow and really experience what it'll be like later in life, being able to work in a shop and actually run machines. I've loved working on the 3D printer and on the wire EDM and just CNC machines in general. I want to be like a designer and programmer type thing, so I can do most of my time on SolidWorks and programming CNC machines.
Indiana. Samaya Mitchell wears number 11. She's a sophomore out of Las Vegas, Nevada, averaging 8.4 a game. Number 12 is Alyssa Rodriguez, 5'6", out of Mount Vernon, Texas. Rodriguez averages 7.9 a game, and then Melanie Wyatt at 5'5", so this is not a big club at all. Melanie Wyatt, 5'5", out of Bloomfield, Indiana, so a couple from there. And that's the starters for Lincoln Trail as they show a little hype video here and get the Warriors ready. Sometimes I wonder how Luke Scheidegger keeps them all pumped up day after day, week after week. And our conference on the ladies' side has not been very good. We'll see how we do tonight. For the Warriors, the starters look to be the usual suspects. Shemaya Reed, 5'6", out of Detroit, Michigan, averaging 14 a game, 14.1 actually. Leading scorer on the ball club is number 3, Beautiful Wahid, 5'10", sophomore out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, on her way to St. John's. She's 16.4 points a game. Number 20, Erin Henry, averages 10.5 a game for the Warriors, out of Chicago, Illinois. Number 22 is Madison Lewis, out of Murfreesboro, Tennessee, averaging 15.6 a game, and she's a sophomore. And the final is Nakai Harris at 11.3 a game, 5'11", out of Indianapolis. Nakai, by the way, I don't know if you know this or not, but she shoots the three better than anybody else in the ball club. 52% from the three. You wouldn't think of it, but she can step out and stroke it out there.
Yeah, it's going to be really key, especially for a little bit quicker of a team, a little taller of a team. Having a little sneaky shooter is going to be really nice for them.
All right, Caden, we're going to turn you loose here with the play-by-play. This one should be fun. I always enjoy doing color. I've got the shot chart all ready to go, and get the referees are set. Hey, by the way, if you're in town and you're cold, come to the game, come to the gym. It's nice and toasty in here. This is how I like it. By the way, I just say for myself, I've really enjoyed all the blizzard action. It's been wonderful.
Yeah.
Glad to see all the snow. Glad it's not snowing right now.
I'll agree with that one. Taking a week off school was pretty nice as well. Got a little extended winter break.
Yeah, well, Mount Carmel schools were out again today. They think maybe they'll go tomorrow. So the Warriors will jump it up with Wahid in the center circle. And here's Caden Brown with the call of this one.
All right, a little pickup by Wabash Valley here. Nakia Harris over to Wahid right at the wing. Going to take some time, coordinate this offense. Going to pass it off to Shamya Reed. Then a big three by number 20, Erin Henry. It's going to get put right and extend that lead 3-0. And just like that, Lincoln is going to take the ball. And you got number 11, Samaya Mitchell, is going to take it up over to the wing to number 14, put out of bounds by Wabash Valley.
Okay, this game will be faster than you're used to, and it'll be a lot more contact than you're used to as well.
Yeah, high school games pretty enjoyable, but not as quick as most of the college level games, especially with a good team like Wabash Valley. A little failed inbound there by number 11, Samaya Mitchell. It's going to go out of bounds, be Wabash Valley ball.
So the first turnover of the game goes against Lincoln Trail. The Warriors will press a lot tonight, I suppose.
Aaron Henry's going to go out to pass it into Shamia Reed. It's going to take up, coordinate this offense, figure out what to do. Little pass off to Wahid. Going to the wing, to the corner. Another big three by number 20, falling just a little short. Picked up by Jada Gomez on Lincoln Trail. Here we go, Jada taking it up right up the court, right at the logo. Going to pass it off to Mitchell. Take a nice little drive to the basket. Almost a little pickoff by number 22, but it gets picked up by Lincoln. And a big three as well, a little too short. And it's going to be picked up by Wahid. And again, she's going to try to capitalize here. Good steal by Gomez, but it's going to go just out of bounds and be Wabash Valley ball.
So played 1 minute of play so far. The Warriors lead it 3-0. Slow start, really, don't you think?
Yeah, and a little play here. We're going to see what Wahid does. Take a nice little three. Not too much on it. Nicks right out. Picked up by Gomez. Right off to number 12, Alyssa Rodriguez. Trying to figure it out. Pass it off to Samaya Mitchell. Samaya Mitchell, big three. A little too much on it right off the back end and picked up by Wahid. And then Wahid over to the corner to Aaron Henry. Henry trying to find a little paint action with Nakaya Harris, but unfortunately gets tipped out.
And he called a foul on the play. Bianca Wyatt came from the backside on the backside help. She got into the arms of Nakaya Harris, so the Warriors will have it out of bounds.
And here we go, a little pass in. Nakaya Harris right at the top of the charity strip. And another big three by Shamia Reed's going to fall in, extend that lead 6-0, 8:30 left on the clock.
Warriors not shy about shooting it early on.
Little pick off by Shamia Reed, gets picked up by number 14, Melanie Wyatt, with a little lay falling off the side of the backboard, but gets her own rebound. A little miscommunication here in the paint, and a good steal off. And a little contact there on the floor, but a little jump ball by Aaron Henry and Melanie Wyatt.
And Henry threw her body in there on that rebound. It came way out top.
I will say the effort so far is looking good. Nobody coming out too hot so far. You're going to see Alyssa Rodriguez inbound the ball. Get it over to Gomez. Gomez right at the top of the logo. Taking a little drive to the wing, pass off to the corner to Mitchell. Big three from the corner by Jada Gomez. Falls a little too far. Just like that, we got Wahid right on the wing, back to the top of the key to Aaron Henry, down to the paint, into the corner for another big three for Wabash Valley. Not too much on it. It's a big miss by, looks like number 21.
That was Madison Lewis on that three. By the way, we are 2 of 5 from the three-point line. They're 0 of 3, so 9 shots taken in the game, 6 of them from that way outside.
A little four-court press here by Wabash Valley early into the game. Running a little 2-2-1 defense.
10-second violation.
And there we go. That's what that full-court press can do to you. Suffocate you, try to get the ball past that half-court line. It's going to be a big thing for Lincoln Trail so far.
Here comes first up to the game. It's Anaya Richardson, sophomore from Macon, Georgia, 5'6". Leads him in scoring, 23.9 a game as a sub. I don't know why she didn't get to start. She must have something bad to the coach earlier.
I don't know. 24 points is going to be a really key thing for Lincoln Trail to capitalize on. She's going to be a really key player, hopefully, coming into this first half of the game. You're going to see a nice little pass off to Madison Lewis, to the corner to Shamia Reed, right into the paint, and pulling an and one is going to be Nakaya Harris. Just going to go to the charity strip here, looking to tack on some free throws.
Yeah, nice play there. Nakaya Harris got the ball at the block, kicked it outside to Reed. Shamia dumped it right back into her and got the easy basket and one.
Here we go. Nakaya Harris is going to take her first free throw.
76% of the season for Nakaya from the foul line.
And falls right in. That will extend the Wabash Valley lead to 9-0.
It's a skunk so far.
Yeah, definitely Lincoln Trail getting shut down so far in the first half of this game.
You see Lanaya Richardson's their best athlete, the one that just came in, and she'll help.
Nice little drive there by Bianca Wyatt, putting it up, trying to get her own rebound. Picked up by number 14, Melanie Wyatt, and another missed lay. So much key paint work there. If those shots fell in, it would be a little bit closer here. Getting some good ball movement by Shamia Harris. Over to Waheed in the corner with the big three. A little too much on it. Falls right off the end. Picked up by number 22, Madison Lewis. Tries to get it up there. And there's going to be a little contact on Lincoln Trail's side, and it's going to be out of bounds on him. Wabash Valley ball.
Yeah, Lewis made a spin move into the paint. There was a lot of contact there, and the officials just won't call that. I don't blame them. It's a little wild play.
6:40 on the first quarter, or first half. Going to see another sub come to the game here. Get Bianca Wyatt a little break, and in comes
number 10 is Cameron Hopkins.
I say, couldn't see the number there. Big put up by number 20. Going to pick up the foul as well. Aaron Henry getting some contact in the paint, going to the charity strip.
On the inbounds play, we posted up Henry down low and got the ball to her. Drew the contact. Henry's 5'8", a sophomore from Plainfield, Illinois. She played at University of Illinois Chicago last year.
Just a little too much on it there. Going to take her second free throw. 9-0 lead still by Wabash Valley, shutting down the Lincoln Trail College. 3 personal fouls already on Lincoln Trail. The second one falls in. That's going to extend the lead 10-0. Here we go. Again, a nice little 2-2-1 zone by Wabash Valley. And a little pickoff, and it's going to be called out of bounds on number 22, Madison Lewis. Good call there by the ref, just catching a toe out of bounds.
Well, they've got 3 referees. You can't miss much, can you?
Yeah,
they're all over the place.
You see number 10 coming to the game, Cameron Hopkins. Going to inbound the ball.
Got 2 seconds to get across the timeline here.
And there we go, inbound to Bianca Wyatt. And there's the second 10-second violation for Lincoln Trail College.
Yeah, I don't think Lincoln Trail was aware of the fact there are only 2 seconds left to get it across, and they didn't push it.
Yeah, I think them catching it out of bounds kind of threw off their rhythm there, kind of throwing off the mindset that they still have to get over that timeline. Shamia Reed's going to take it, pass it off to Nakaya Harris right at the top of the key. Waheed right at the wing. Nice little pass off, bringing it back up to Shamia. Back to Nakaya in the paint, looking for a shot opportunity. Nice little 3-2 zone played by Lincoln Trail. Nakaya going to go for a nice little shot, and it falls just in, extending their lead 12-0. Still tacking on points. That's 5 points so far for Nakaya. We're going to see Lincoln Trail try to get this offense started and sparking. And just like that, Bianca Wyatt's going to pass it off to number 14, Melanie Wyatt, for a big 3, finally putting Lincoln Trail onto the scoreboard with 3 points. That's going to be a 12-3 ball game. Just like that, Shamia Reed's right back up at the top of the key, and it's going to be a call.
Well, that's an unusual call. I mean, there's a bump out there, but normally they don't call much of that.
Little loose whistle there by the ref. It's going to be a foul on Melanie Wyatt, her second personal.
And that's 4 on the team, so the next time we'll shoot the double bonus here.
Quick 4 fouls there by Lincoln Trail. 5 minutes left in the game. Another big 2 from the paint from Nakaya Harris, just leading her team so far.
Well, she got a size advantage. They lobbed it to her, and she can score it in the paint.
I say Lincoln Trail pretty loose on the defense so far. Need to really clamp down. Trying to get back onto the offensive boards. Nice little step back. And it's going to fall just in. Big 3 there by Cameron Hopkins.
A nice shot that time.
And there we go. Coast to coast, trying to get right back into it. 14-6. It's going to be an out-of-bounds call.
Going to shoot 2 right now. That's a 15 foul of the quarter. So ladies college ball, they shoot 2 on the 5th foul. So we're just halfway through the first quarter, and we're already shooting free throws. And soon there'll be a media timeout because I know you're winded, Caden.
Awesome.
That's what that timeout's for, in case you get winded.
Just like that, we got Aaron Henry here back to the charity strip.
You know, they've got Lanaya Richardson, their leading scorer. She's not in the ball game. She came in for about 2 minutes, and she's gone. I don't know if she's asthmatic or I'm just not sure. She's over at the end of the bench. I don't know what's going on there. She looked good while she was out there.
Might be a second half player. Never know. Need a new spark to the team. Might bring her in. Going to see Micaiah Porter get some game time here for Wabash Valley, getting subbed in.
I'm guessing by the second half, this thing will be done.
Yeah.
You might as well play her now.
14-6 lead, 5 minutes left. Could see what happens. Already 5 personal fouls for the Lincoln Trail team. It's going to be a big thing coming in this ball game. Pretty good free throw percentage team, shooting 66.
And Henry missed both free throws there for the Warriors.
Here we go. Lincoln Trail finally speeding up that offense, trying to get past the Wabash Valley. Nice little zone defense. Looks like they're running a 2-3 trap. And just like that, another big 3 from Bianca White. A little too much on it, misses the rim, and picked up by Nakaya Harris, looking to throw on some more points onto the scoreboard for herself. There we go, some nice ball movement, nice little pass out. And it's going to be another big 3, a little less on it. Picked up and right out of bounds, almost picked. And a little more contact and another foul call. It's going to be on number 11, it looks like.
Yeah, the game, you know, we have a big size advantage. We have a big reach advantage because Luke always recruits kids who are long and strong, and those fouls, that kind of foul is usually not called. Hey, there's a timeout on the floor. It's 14-6 Wabash. We're going to take a 1-minute break, be back with more basketball. First quarter action here from Wabash Valley, back in 1 minute. Okay.
Not too bad.
It's radio, so you got to remember, you're aware of this, we're on a radio station.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to fill in all the gaps of this.
Yeah.
The made, missed, free throws,
Yeah.
time. It's
a little different, but
Buy Low is Mount Carmel's local grocery destination, proudly serving the community with fresh products, friendly faces, and great deals every week. From our fresh deli and bakery to a wide variety of produce, fresh cut meat selections, and even an Ace Hardware, we've got everything you need, all close to home. Stay updated on all the savings at myiga.com or follow us on Facebook at Mount Carmel Buy Low for the latest specials. Shop local, save big at Buy Low, Mount Carmel's hometown store.
got number 3, Wahid. And then we also have number 34 coming in the game, Aisha Elliott. And lastly, number 20, Aaron Henry. Then looking at a big 3 here by number 1 for Lincoln Trail, Lanaya Richardson. A little too much on it, falls off the bank. And for Lincoln Trail on the floor, we have number 11, Samaya Mitchell. Number 1, Lanaya Richardson. Number 4, Sally Shelton. Number 12, Alyssa Rodriguez. And you're also going to see Gomez still into the game for him. Little missed layup there. It's going to be an out of bounds, be a Wabash Valley ball. 14-6 ball game still, 4:11 on the clock.
Yeah, Hopkins got underneath the hoop so far. She just put the layup up off the bottom of the backboard and went out of bounds.
Just like that, we got Shamia Reed again leading the team here on the offensive half. Some good defense again, playing, looks like a little man now. Nice little step over, Euro by Shamia Reed, falls off the side of the glass, picked up by Lincoln Trail. And again, we have number 11, Samaya Mitchell, trying to figure out what to do. Passing off to Hopkins. Hopkins taking a drive to the paint. Another Euro, little throw-up prayer, and it falls just in, extending that lead, or cutting down that lead to 6. It's going to be 14-8, 3:44 on the clock. It's going to be her first 2 points of the ball game. And a big miss there by Wahid Harris from the 3-point line. Nice little full court press there by Micaiah Porter, trying to get the ball away. Coming right back onto the defensive half, Gomez on the corner, and it's going to be looks like an out of bounds or a timeout, something.
It looked like out of bounds. I think Wahid got a hand on it, tipped it away.
There we go. Gomez going right back to the sideline, throwing it into number 1, Lanaya Richardson. Richardson taking a drive to the paint. Almost a little contact there by Wahid, falling off the top of the rim. Picked up by Wahid, and Wahid's going to go pass it over to the wing to Shamia Reed with the big 3. A little too much on it, falls off. Picked up by Micaiah Porter, puts it back up and falls right off the rim. And it's going to go out of bounds and be Lincoln Trail's ball.
The Warriors aren't very hot outside. They've hit 2 threes. They've missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. So 3 for 9 out there.
Not too ideal there for Wabash Valley, but still having a nice little 14-8 lead on this Lincoln Trail girls team. Getting some full court press here by Wabash Valley, trying to figure out what to do. Number 11, Lanaya, takes a big charge to the paint, kicks it out to the corner. A little too much on it there from Gomez, missing the entire rim. And then again, a little coast-to-coast action. Micaiah Porter throwing up a prayer. Gets a good rebound off to the key. Shamia Reed's going to go right to the paint with a free lay, not even guarded. Nice little two-pointer for her, extending the lead 16-8. And just like that, coast to coast, Lincoln Trail is going to try to get some more points. Big three from the wing on Bianca Wyatt, or Sally Shelton, excuse me.
Hey, if I were Coach Lincoln Trail, I would tell them you need to hold the ball a little more.
Yeah, they're kind of throwing it away. They need to organize this offense a little bit more. A little contact, foul call. Looks like it's going to be on Wabash Valley.
Well, there's no way Lincoln Trail can run with the Warriors, and right now that's what they're trying to do. They run it up and jack up a three, and really plays in the Warriors game. Get it and go the other way. We don't mind you shooting as long as we get the ball back in a hurry.
And there we go. Samaya Mitchell picks up her second personal foul for Lincoln Trail.
Got a substitution for the Warriors in the game. Jada Peterson is in. She had some good minutes over at Lincoln Trail at Wren Lake last week. She's 5'6" out of Atlanta, Georgia. She's a red shirt with a knee brace on. And the free throw is no good by Reed. Shemaya will have one more.
Reed already picked up some good points coming in this ball game, having 5, make it 6. Knocking down that next free throw. She's going to get subbed out here for number 22, Madison Lewis.
Also in the game for the Warriors is Trinity Butler as one of the top people on the press here up front.
Here we go, Lincoln Trail ball off to Gomez in the corner. Again, full court press, and a foul is going to be on number 22, Madison Lewis.
Yeah, and you know when the teams are not evenly matched, sometimes the officials try to help you match up a little better. I think that's what's going on right there. Normally, they don't call that kind of stuff here.
A little more loose whistle there by the refs. And again, more full court press by Wabash Valley, suffocating that Lincoln Trail offense, finally getting off the timeline. And here we go, number 10, Cameron Hopkins going to pass it into the paint, gets picked off by Micaiah Porter. Micaiah's going to give a nice little pass off for a nice little lay, falling a little too short. Looks like another foul call. It's going to be an and one.
Nice outlet pass from Porter to Trinity Butler. And it's Butler. She can really run and jump, but she got out of the break, and all they could do was put a body on her and foul her.
Yeah, a little too much contact there. She's going to go to the charity strip. 17-8 ball game, 2 minutes left in the half. First one's going to fall in, putting her onto the stat pad. Pretty good ball game so far. Again, 18-8, good lead. Coming in the second half, might be a little bit quicker, fast-paced. She's going to make her second free throw there. Shooting 76 from the free throw, knocks them both down. And again, Lincoln Trail falling to the offense or to the defense of Wabash Valley. Gets picked off by Jada Peterson. Good steal, but a foul is called.
Yeah, they got in that press again, got in the passing lane and knocked it away, got the steal.
And then again, some more free throws going to be shot with that bonus.
Early last year, before any games were played, Jada blew out a knee, had ACL surgery, and just now really rounding back into basketball shape.
There we go. Jada's going to take her first one. Not enough on it. Falls right off the front of the rim.
She is a shooter by nature, and so she's got to be a little better there. That's her game.
Jada's going to take her second shot here. Shooting 75 from the free throw. There's the next one. Falls in. It's going to extend the Warrior lead to 12 by 28, or a 22-8 ball game. Again, Lincoln Trail trying to get past the timeline here. Gets right past it. Big steal by Jada Peterson right behind Lanaya Richardson. Tripping up on her own feet. Going to pass it off to number 22, Madison Lewis, with a big three from Butler. And that one's going to fall right in for Madison.
And Lewis, one of our better three-point shooters at 42% of the season.
So also shooting a nice little 50% from the field goal is going to be really key for her. Averaging 15.6 on the season.
Two-year starter for the Warriors.
And there we go. Again, a big block by Micaiah Porter, picking up her own steal. Unfortunately, a little too much on her from layup, but there will be a foul called. Again, more loose whistle here. It looks like a foul on Micaiah Porter, actually.
Yeah, on the rebound, on the foul, she's over the top.
Actually, that foul is on Madison Lewis. It's going to be her second personal. Missed that one there. Nice little full court press there by Butler, trying to stop this Lincoln Trail from getting across that half court line. Get the third 10-second violation. Finally getting across it. They're going to throw it off to Sally Shelton, and there's going to be a call on the floor.
Fouls on Jada Peterson. That's the 4th team foul against the Warriors, so another foul would mean free throws for Lincoln Trail.
It's going to be her first personal.
Comes Nakia Harris back in the game for Asia Elliott.
Here we go. We got number 12, Alyssa Rodriguez, going to be inbounding the ball. A little sneaky movement here by Hopkins. Hopkins going to throw up a toss-up prayer. Not enough on it. Misses the rim. Big rebound there by Nakia Harris. Going to be coordinating the offense again. Right at the top of the key. Putting some footwork. ISO. Pass out to the corner to number 22, Madison Lewis. Throws up a nice little shot. A little less on it. And Nakia gets a rebound. Puts her own rebound back up. And then grabs another one. And throws it finally back up. Finally getting down for 2 more points. Picked up 3 rebounds there. And again, Lincoln Trail trying to go coast to coast. Get a quick little shot off. 40 seconds on the clock. Again, a 25-8 ball game. Nice little move there by Lanaya Richardson going through the paint. Nice little step to the left and a throw up. It's going to be a nice little lay.
Well, she's not very tall, Lanaya Richardson. She's 5'6" out of Macon, Georgia, but she's long, handles the ball well. She's quick. And she's left-handed, so she went that side and got the hoop and the harm.
And she's going to get an and 1 and take her first shot. And that's going to put her on for 3 points so far in the ball game, making that next free throw. And here we go. Again, Wabash Valley trying to get this offense started. 25 seconds on the clock. Nakia Harris is going to pass it into Micaiah Porter with a good little lay right at the top of the gate. It's going to put her on 2 more points. It's going to be her first 2 of the ball game. Again, a nice steal by Wabash Valley. 11 seconds on the clock, 27-11 ball game. You see a nice little push to the paint by Butler, getting her first, or Madison Lewis, sorry, getting her next 2 points. And there we go. Lincoln Trail trying to get off one more shot. A little pass off, a little too much on. It's going to go out of bounds, and that will be the first half. 29-11 ball game. Really strong start from Wabash Valley. A little bit slower in comparison to some of their other games. Whenever you look at their 100-point average, only having 29 before first half is not ideal.
That's just a quarter.
Oh, man.
It's just a quarter, so we're
I
right on
apologize
average.
on that one. Apologize on that one.
There you go.
I was thinking men's. Is men's halves?
Actually, yeah, men's basketball, and they play halves in college. It's the only place to play halves.
Okay,
only
that's
place
what I was
in the world is
thinking of.
college basketball. But in the ladies' game, it's quarters. We've played 1, and Wabash Valley leads at 29-11, so we're right on pace. Tell you what, let's take a 30-second break. We'll be back for the second quarter after this.
Great victories start with smart plays. At First National Bank, we help you craft a winning savings strategy, whether it's for a new home, a dream vacation, or a secure future. Like a great team, achieving your financial goals takes preparation, patience, and the right partner by your side. With personalized savings plans and tools, FNB helps you make every move count. Your financial playbook starts here.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Well, their field goals are easy. The circles, 1, 10, and 10 has the 3, 14 has the 3.
That's what I was missing. All right.
Yeah, they don't. Not hard to count those.
I'll say that makes sense for me.
Yeah. Usually I keep better track of turnovers than I did too, but I'll work at it. Never know. It's been a long time.
Pretty sure we're back on here. Nakia Harris is leading Wabash Valley scoring right now with 9 points of the 29. Getting some nice points by Shamya Reed, putting up 6. Aaron Henry throwing up 4. Madison Lewis throwing up 5. And again, Wabash Valley is going to have ball here. Second, 29-11. Nakia Harris right at the top of the key. Going to see what she can do. Looking for a pass off to Micaiah Porter. Doesn't throw it. Gives it to Madison Butler. A big, deep 3. A little less on it. Missed, but picked up by Butler in the corner. Going for a nice little lay and 1. Is going to put the lead to 31-11. And she's going to go straight to the charity strip. Good shot there by Trinity Butler.
Yeah, she's long and strong. Got to the block, got the contact, and got the shot up. Yeah, visiting media tonight. Caden Brown, visiting media. He's doing play-by-play. We got Aaron Hancock down there taking pictures of you.
Just like that, Trinity Butler is going to get her first free throw of the ball game.
So that's all the visiting media we got.
There we go, 32-11, 9:30 in the second quarter. And it's going to be a travel call there on Lanaya Richardson, right on the other opposing key.
And the Warrior defense just doesn't go away. And one too many pivot feet that time.
Yeah, you think that'd be one thing that they would hit on right after that first quarter talk is getting past this Wabash Valley press. It's going to be really key for them. If they can get across that timeline, they're good at putting up the shots. It's just going to be the matter of getting there. And here we go. We're going to see Micaiah Porter right at the wing. Pass off. Big three for Wabash Valley, number 22. Falling a little too much on it. Picked up by Lanaya Richardson. Lanaya Richardson over to number 12, Alyssa Rodriguez. And another big three here by Cameron Hopkins is going to fall in. It's going to be her second three of the game. 8 points on the ball game for her of the 14. Wabash Valley trying to get started here. Going to be a nice little pass off to Trinity Butler. Down to Nakia Harris in the paint, picking up another foul. It's going to be the second team foul for Lincoln Trail.
I call that offense the three-man weave out top. I don't know what anybody else calls it, but they just dribble from side to side until somebody makes a cut down the lane, and that time they found Nakia Harris wide open.
Yeah, she's been doing really good down there in the paint for Wabash Valley today. Making a nice little free throw, shooting 76. She has just now put her score up to 10 points on the game. Going to take the second one from the charity strip here. And it falls right in, extending her stat pad to 11 points.
Back in the ball game, Aaron Henry. Coming out is Jada Peterson.
And a little substitution there as well for Lincoln Trail. You're going to see Gomez come in for Samaya Mitchell. And here we go, Lincoln Trail trying to get the offense started off to Alyssa Rodriguez. Almost getting past that timeline, but gets picked up by Madison Lewis right at the logo. Lewis trying to find a little spot to get into the paint, but gets blocked by Lanaya Richardson. Nakia Harris is going to look for some ball movement here. Pass it back out to Madison at the wing. She's going to take it to the key. Madison, nice little spin move past Gomez. Throws up a toss-up prayer, and it falls right in, picking up an and one. It's going to extend their lead 36-14, and she'll go straight to the free throw line. Lincoln Trail picks up their third person already in the second quarter. Again, picking up quick fouls in comparison to first quarter as well.
Madison Lewis caught the ball over on the left wing, made a strong move to the middle of free throw lane, and spun to the middle. Nice little move.
Yeah, really good ball movement, really good footwork as well. It's going to send her to the strip. And there we go. The first one falls right in. Just like that, she is put, it looks like, 8 points up for Wabash Valley here.
Waheed back in, replacing Micaiah Porter.
And again, Lincoln Trail trying to get across this timeline. Alyssa Rodriguez is going to take a big pass up to Gomez. Gomez over to Sally Shelton, wide open in the corner. Misses it, picked up by Gomez, back to the wing. And they're going to take up a nice little lay there by number 10. A little too much on it. Cameron Hopkins trying to put Lincoln Trail back onto the scoreboard. Nakia Harris is taking it up for Wabash. Waheed right at the wing. Just going to move to the key, pass it off to Butler, actually. Butler's going to take a nice little drive to the paint. A little too much on it, falls off the back of the rim. Picked up by Nakia Harris on the rebound, put right back up, throwing in another field goal for her. 39-14, 8 minutes left on the clock. Again, Lincoln Trail trying to figure something out. Big steal there by Madison Lewis right over the head of Gomez. And she's going to try to put up a nice little two-point shot, and it falls just in, extending their lead again to 41-14. A little blowout here. And just like that, we're going to see that one starter, Lanaya Richardson, come back in, trying to put up some more points. It's going to be a steal off. Butler's going to take it from the wing. Trying to figure out who to pass it to. Wide open shot there by number 20. A little too much on it. Aaron Henry. Still got a nice little board. Waheed's going to pass it in to Butler. Butler's going to pass it over to Nakia. Nice little move there to Aaron Henry, and she's going to pick up her own rebound and throw it back up. Get a nice little 2 points back onto the board for her. Averaging 10.5, Aaron Henry. Really good ball player.
She missed the bunny on the right side, got her own rebound, so we're really padding the rebound stats tonight.
It's going to play into their 41.5 rebounds as an average team.
Timeout was called, and they wanted just substitute players. Lincoln Trail's taking advantage of it because it's a media timeout. Hey, we'll take a 1-minute break. Wabash Valley leads at 43-14, 7:13 left here, first half. Back in a minute.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. Open the draperies in the house. Let the sun warm the interior of your home during the day. That helps reduce some of that heating load during the day. Consider installing programmable thermostats. You know, you can drop the temperature down while you're not there, or in the evening times when you're asleep, make the house a little cooler, and then have those programmable thermostats bring the temperature up at the times you're actually in the home, not away.
Start your new year at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a new 2025 Jeep Compass with payments as low as $399. And 25 Jeep Grand Cherokee L with 0% financing. Come in today or go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
7:13 left on the clock, second quarter. It's going to be Lincoln Trail possession. Alyssa Rodriguez is going to take it up the court, trying to find a little spot through to get past this half-court line, and another big pickoff by Aaron Henry off of Gomez is going to try to put up a shot, gets rebounded by Butler. Butler throws up her own shot, a little too much on it, hits the bottom of the rim, picked up by Lincoln Trail. Gomez is going to take a nice little charge to the basket here. Nice little Euro step lay on the right side. It's going to fall in, putting her finally up on the board with 2 points. A little coast-to-coast action by Wabash Valley. Wahid is going to take it from the top of the key over to Shamia Reed right at the wing. Shamia's going to take her second, take a nice little pass off. Not enough on it. Gets picked up by Lincoln Trails, number 5, Bianca Wyatt, for another steal in her ball game. Bianca Wyatt's going to take it up the court. Going to pass it off to Alyssa Rodriguez in the corner. Alyssa's going to take a big 3, and it's going to be a little too much. Fall off the front side. Another big rebound from Wabash Valley. Shamia Reed's going coast to coast. Not enough on it. Falls right at the top of the rim. And again, another rebound by Alyssa Rodriguez. A little back and forth action, pitch and catch. And there we go. You can see Lanaya Rodriguez trying to get back into the ball game, but gets a little blocked by the rim. And Nakia Harris is going to pick it up for a rebound. And here we go. You see Madison Lewis right at the wing, passing it into Nakia in the paint. Nice little fadeaway 2 points. It's going to fall straight in, extend their lead to 45-16.
Well, they don't match up very well with Nakia Harris, do they?
I'll say they do like to run that little box zone defense right there, not really stopping Nakia from throwing up her shots. Looks like it's going to be a foul call.
Guys rack up the points. She's wide open in the lane, and they're collapsing, but they can't do anything with her.
And there we go. Finally, we're going to see number 32, Taya Mims, finally coming into the ball game. Really good height on her end, and Micaiah Porter's also going to come in, giving Nakia and Madison Lewis a break.
Tasia Mims, good height, you say? 6'6" out of Cleveland, Ohio.
Here we go. We see Lanaya Richardson, and it's going to get stolen by Micaiah Porter. Is going to put up her nice little lay. It's going to extend her stat pad by 2 points. Nice little breakaway steal there. 47-16. 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Here we go. We can see Lincoln Trail trying to get their offense started again. It's going to pass it off to Bianca Wyatt at the corner. There's going to be another foul call on Wabash Valley.
Shemaya Reed is the guilty one again. She didn't like the call.
Not too happy with it. Threw her hands up. Oh, that's all. It's going to be her first personal foul. Here we go. Rodriguez is inbounding it to Bianca Wyatt. Bianca's going to try to take her time at the top of the wing. Shamia trying to get a nice little steal there, making her fumble the ball, and it's going to get passed off to Gomez, who's going to take a drive to the basket, but get blocked by the rim.
Yeah, Tasia Mims got a hand on her, got called for that foul, and she's got such a size advantage. She slapped down and got the foul. If she'd gone up, she could have probably caught the ball.
It's going to be her first personal ball game. Gomez is going to go to the charity strip here for Lincoln Trail. It's going to throw up her first. It's going to fall just short, bounce right off. Gomez is going to take her second free throw, shooting a nice little 76 from, and there we go. The second one's going to fall in. Trying to cut down this Warrior lead here, 47-17. Nice 30-point lead. 5 minutes left in the second half, or second quarter. You see Shamia Reed coordinating the offense right at the top of the key. A little 3-2 zone here by Lincoln Trail, trying to figure out how to stop their paint work. And she's Shamia Reed right at the top of the wing again. Back to Micaiah Porter. A little pass off to Shamia. Shamia is going to get pressed by Gomez there on the defense. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Nice little pass off to Waheed. Going to take a nice three, and it's going to fall just in right at the clock, and it's going to be good.
The offense a little out of skelter that time against that zone. They ran a different play than they have earlier and had a hard time getting a shot off. Finally got it.
It's going to be the first 3 points there for Waheed on the ball game. Alyssa Rodriguez is going to take a nice little drive to the basket and pick up an and one. Finally getting onto the stat pad for herself. 2 points, averaging 8. Is a really solid player. Really good ball movement. You see her coordinating the offense a lot. She's going to go to the charity strip.
It was a nice drive. She must be left-handed because she drove hard that way, made that shot off the glass.
Here we go. We got a, looks like Samaya Mitchell. Or no, Cameron Hopkins is coming into the ball game. Nice little 1 point free throw. That's going to throw her at 3 points on the game. Shamia Reed having some space. Going to throw it over to Micaiah Porter. A little pitch and catch right back to Shamia Reed. And back to Micaiah at the wing. Micaiah is going to take a deep three. A little too much on it. Big rebound by Shamia, though, at the top of the key. Getting some nice little footwork. Throws up a lay. Again, a little less. And it's going to be a jump ball between Micaiah Porter and looks like Melanie Wyatt there on Lincoln Trail.
Coach Luke Shattucker is going to make a substitution. Did not like the way the offense was run that time. That's not what he was looking for.
Yeah, I think they're trying to figure out that new defense that Lincoln Trail is running. I think so far it's working. Again, that 3-2 zone is one of the most popular, aside from just a 5-man. Here we go. Again, you see Alyssa Rodriguez taking it up the floor for Lincoln Trail. She's going to pass it off to number 14, Melanie Wyatt, getting some game time. Getting Alyssa right back to the corner, taking a nice little drive to the basket, throw up lay. It's going to be a foul call on Micaiah Porter. A little upset with it. It will be a shooting foul. It's going to send Alyssa right back to the free throw line.
You know, Rodriguez showing a little more confidence on the drive there. She's undersized, but used her body well to get down low and threw up a little, what would you call that, a little scoop shot that wouldn't go in, but got the foul call.
Yeah, try to go on the other side of the rim there, throw some spin onto the glass, but didn't get it up. 50-20 ball game, 30-point lead here for Wabash Valley. 3:40 left in the second quarter. And that first free throw is going to fall in for Alyssa Rodriguez. It's going to put her stats up to 4 points. She's going to take her second. And a little too much on it. Falls off the right side of the rim. Picked up by a Wabash Valley. Again, Madison Lewis is going to take it up. Pass it off to Waheed. You're going to see some new faces into the ball game here. A little shot pass off to Destiny McAllister. Going to be her first time getting into the ball game. Nice little pass over to the corner. Big three. A little less on it. Tough shot by Madison Lewis. And it's going to get picked up right by Lincoln Trail. Going coast to coast is number 10. Nice little ball movement. Cameron Hopkins. Unfortunately, does not fall in. Aaron Henry picking up the rebound. Another big shot by Madison Lewis. Again, falling just on the backside of the rim. Little contact there between, it looks like number 24, Zakira McGee, getting into the ball game as well.
Lewis having a rough shooting night. She's 1 for 4 out of the three-point arc. Missed a couple on that last possession. 3:01 left here first half. 50-21. Warriors in the rocking chair.
Again, some new faces into the ball game. Destiny McAllister, and you also see Aisha Elliott back into the game. And here we go. Waheed's going to take it from the corner. Going to try to get a little pass into the paint. Throwing up a prayer as Aaron Henry pulls an and one foul.
That's the second time we've seen that inbounds play where they punch the ball to the corner and Henry posts up down low. You wouldn't think of it. She's 5'8", but she doesn't mind having the ball down there.
Yeah, she's not afraid to throw up a shot. Definitely not afraid to draw some contact. She's going to be able to throw up a free throw here. Get a 50-21 ball game.
Lady Warriors made the Final Four last year after that missed free throw, and looking to do a little better this year, but you have to have more people contribute. Takes more than 5 or 6 to make it.
There we go. Aaron Henry makes her second free throw. Shooting 78 from the line. Again, Alyssa Rodriguez is taking it up the floor for Lincoln Trail here. It's going to pass it off to Lanaya Richardson, sorry. 24 points, still not showing too much. Gets stolen away by Madison Lewis. Madison Lewis is going to try to put up a board. Unfortunately, puts a little too much on it, but Aaron Henry, not afraid to go back into the paint and take a little contact, tries to throw up a prayer. Unfortunately, falls off the backside of the glass, and it's going to be a foul call.
They're going to call charge, right?
Looks like it was a defensive foul.
Oh, I'm wrong. I thought
that foul's going to be on Bianca Wyatt.
Yeah, you're
second.
right.
Unfortunate. Aaron Henry's going to go back to the strip for some shots. Getting a nice little 30-point lead here for Wabash Valley. 2:30 left in the second quarter. A little too much on it. Falls off the backside.
Problem for the Warriors, the big lead. How do you keep on playing hard? And problem for Lincoln Trail, how do you stay interested?
Yeah, a little blowout game. You never know, though. And then Aaron Henry's going to make her second free throw of the ball game. And just like that, again, familiar face. Rodriguez is taking it right up the court. It's looking like a nice little 3-2 trap. And we're going to see a big shot off by Cameron Hopkins. A little too much on it. Takes a nice little three. Gets picked up by Aisha Elliott in the paint. Off to Destiny McAllister. Over to Madison Lewis right at the wing. Madison's going to take a nice charge to the paint. A little Euro step. It's going to fall a little bit off the rim, and then she's going to actually go pick up her own bound and throw it off a Lincoln Trail player to be out of bounds on them. Wabash Valley ball. No, she was falling right out of the paint. The last second scenario, you might as well try to get it out on them.
See what the run here on this inbounds play. See if they post up Henry again down low.
And there we go. We see a little pass into Aisha Elliott, putting her onto the stat pad with her first 2 points of the ball.
So a different inbounds play.
And here we go. Cameron Hopkins, little touch off by Aaron Henry there, but still picked up by Lincoln Trail. Hopkins is going to take a nice little drive to the paint, pass it off to the corner to Lanaya Richardson. She's going to take a big three, and there we go. Finally getting back onto the ball game. 54-24 lead still. Minute 30 left in the second quarter. And just like that, Jada Peterson is going to pass it off to Aisha Elliott. Off to Madison Lewis, right to the wing, back to Jada. Jada's going to take a deep three and just match Lanaya Richardson, throwing three more down.
That's what Jada offers you. She's a good catch and shoot out there.
Here we go. Richardson's going to take it up for the game. And there we go. Pass off to Rodriguez, right at the top of the key. Nice little pass to the paint, kicking it right back out to Hopkins. Hopkins is going to throw up a prayer, and it's going to be an and one on Aisha Elliott, whose hands are straight up. But it will be a shooting foul. Good shot there by Cameron Hopkins, a nice little lay. It's going to send her to the charity strip, see if she can tack on some more points, cut down this lead from Wabash Valley.
Made a nice move to get there. A little crossover dribble, a little scoop in the lane, it went in.
Also a really good pass into the paint to Sally Shelton, then kicking her right back out to her, and then making a nice little drive. Going to have not enough on it. It's going to fall off the front side of the rim. And it's going to be Wabash Valley ball right at the wing. You see Jada Peterson's going to pass it off to Shamya Reed for another big three, putting her back into the ball game. Knocks it straight down, cash her in. And again, Lanaya Richardson's going to try to go coast to coast. 45 left on the clock. Sally Shelton in the corner. It's going to pass it off to Cameron Hopkins, off to Rodriguez. And Cameron Hopkins is going to take a big three, not enough on it. Gets picked up by Aisha Elliott. And just like that, Aaron Henry's going to go up. Shamya Reed, same spot she was. Nice little pass off. Little miscommunication there for Wabash Valley. Missing the pass to the corner. You know, Jada Peterson thought she was going to take it to the rim, but, you know,
She called that offensive foul, by the way. Reed jumped over the defender, and I think the official was probably correct on that one. Shemaya, of course, doesn't think so, but that's the way it felt from here.
Really good call there by the refs. Try to get a nice little fake pass off to the corner. Rodriguez, instant pressure from Wabash Valley. Is going to get poked away by Aaron Henry and picked up, throwing another 2 points up. 15 seconds left. Lincoln Trail's going to try to get down, try to figure out where they can throw up a last-second shot. 9 seconds left. They get 5. Hopkins with the ball at the corner. Hopkins, big step back 3, 1 second left, and it's going to fall straight in, getting the last point of the half. It's going to extend her stat pad to 13 points.
Yeah, she was there. I wish we had two players there. I wish we would have double teamed her because you haven't watched the first half. You knew she's probably going to shoot the ball, and she was not able to knock it down. It's halftime at 62-29 in favor of the good guys, the Lady Warriors. We'll be back with the scoring summary from Caden Brown in just about 2 minutes.
Hi, my name is Rylan Robb. I am from Albion, Illinois, and I am a radio TV major here at Wabash Valley College. From broadcasting all sorts of sports games to producing my own TV show and radio show, the hands-on experience is as much as you want to do with it. In terms of the program itself, I think it's really special. It's really like almost a little family in a way, and it's really been really nice being able to experience the things I have with people that genuinely appreciate it with me.
At Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center, we believe that sometimes a helping hand is all it takes for seniors to get their lives back on track. Our dedicated team of healthcare professionals are here to offer guidance and support, helping navigate the unique health and lifestyle concerns faced by seniors. Whether dealing with feelings of anxiety, loneliness, or unresolved grief, struggling with changes in mood or concentration, or coping with health-related challenges, we're here for you. Call Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center at 618-263-9116.
Buy Low is Mount Carmel's local grocery destination, proudly serving the community with fresh products, friendly faces, and great deals every week. From our fresh deli and bakery to a wide variety of produce, fresh cut meat selections, and even an Ace Hardware, we've got everything you need, all close to home. Stay updated on all the savings at myiga.com or follow us on Facebook at Mount Carmel Buy Low for the latest specials. Shop local, save big at Buy Low, Mount Carmel's hometown store.
Okay, just let it. Okay, sounds good.
All right, so yeah, if you just want to take it, and then you can throw it over to stats, and I'll throw it back for shot chart.
Okay. Here we're at Wabash Valley tonight. Lincoln Trail has made their way down Highway 1. They couldn't get here Saturday because evidently it snowed too much somewhere. I don't know where that was, but somehow all the games, Great Rivers Athletic Conference games, were postponed, and 3 of those are being played tonight. One was played yesterday. Rend Lake and Kaskaskia, I think, played yesterday. But tonight is Lincoln Trail at Wabash Valley, and at the half, Wabash Valley in command, 62-29. Now for the scoring summary, here's Caden Brown.
All right, starting off with Lincoln Trail, the visiting team. We have 5 players in the scoring category. First of all, we have Lanaya Richardson with 6 points, averaging 24. She might come out on the second half. Jada Gomez with 3 points, also averaging close, 13 points. Then you also see Cameron Hopkins having a stellar game on her end, 13 points for her. Alyssa Rodriguez is going to throw up 4, and Melanie White's going to throw up 3 to total up for their 29. Then take a look at Wabash Valley, the home team. We got Shamia Reed throwing up 9 points. Beautiful Washid throwing up 3. Jada Peterson's going to throw up 4. Micaiah Porter is going to throw up 4 for him as well. Erin Henry having a nice little ball game, averaging 10.5. She's having 10 right now before half. Madison Lewis also has 10. Trinity Butler's throwing up 5 for him. And then you have Nakia Harris having a breakout game, 15 points on the half, averaging 11.3, also averaging 10 boards. Really solid game so far for her. And then Aisha Elliott with a sneaky 2. And that's going to total up their 62 points.
62-29 at the half. The Warriors did it on 6 of 13 shooting from the 3. And really, they just got hot late. They had a couple late. It was Peterson out there, and I think it was Shemaya Reed hit 2 in a row. Otherwise, it would have been 4 for 11. Wouldn't be that good, but 6 of 13, you're right at 50%. That's very nice. Then inside, we were 16 of 33 in total on the half, 22 for 46 for the Warriors. Lincoln Trail only 4 of 14 from the three-point line. That's around 29%. 5 of 16 inside for 30% on the night, 9 of 30. Warriors have taken 16 more shots than Lincoln Trail.
Big difference there. You definitely see that in the scoring as well.
One of the things you notice in this game, Warriors are more aggressive than Lincoln Trail. Lincoln Trail fouls more than Wabash. You'd think it would be just the opposite. The team that's more aggressive would have more fouls, but almost always, the team that's more aggressive is quicker, and the other team a little slower getting there, and they get called for those fouls. The Warriors have played well. It's been a nice half of basketball. Luke Scheideker's over there with Tori Scheideker and Jason Alexander and John White. They haven't even gone to the locker room yet. There won't be much to talk about when they get there.
Yeah, not a bad game here by Wabash Valley. Standing up for that 99-point average. Might actually hit over the 100 mark if they keep playing how they did for the first half. Really good game for them so far. Really good methodical game. They're playing in the paint and outside. Having really good shots, still shooting about 50% all around. It's going to be really key for Lincoln Trail to try to get into that paint. Trying to not pull off offensive fouls, though. I think the more paint work they can get and the more sneaky threes they can get from those corners, it's going to be really key for them to come back in this game. And we'll see if Lanaya Richardson can get the gas started here whenever she comes back in as well for Lincoln Trail.
And Lincoln Trail has played zone defense the entire time, so we need to work on that zone offense. And really, when you shoot 6 of 13 from the three-point line, it's hard to play zone. But they've done well coming out there and shot early, and they've been very faithful. I mean, they've just taken it 3. If it's open, they take it. If they miss it, they bang the boards hard. But the Warriors in command of this one. It's really a foregone conclusion, you would think, that the Warriors will walk away with this thing. And that's kind of what we expected tonight. But Lincoln Trail's put up a good effort, and we'll see what happens in the second half. It's halftime. 62-29, Wabash, your leader. We'll take a little break, be back with more in just a little bit. 2 minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes, Haley. Haley, 2 minutes. Oh, well.
Worth a try. Might give her a little tap on the shoulder.
Start your new year at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a new 2025 Jeep Compass with payments as low as $399. And 25 Jeep Grand Cherokee L with 0% financing. Come in today or go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Great victories start with smart plays. At First National Bank, we help you craft a winning savings strategy, whether it's for a new home, a dream vacation, or a secure future. Like a great team, achieving your financial goals takes preparation, patience, and the right partner by your side. With personalized savings plans and tools, FNB helps you make every move count. Your financial playbook starts here.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Buy Low is Mount Carmel's local grocery destination, proudly serving the community with fresh products, friendly faces, and great deals every week. From our fresh deli and bakery to a wide variety of produce, fresh cut meat selections, and even an Ace Hardware, we've got everything you need, all close to home. Stay updated on all the savings at myiga.com or follow us on Facebook at Mount Carmel Buy Low for the latest specials. Shop local, save big at Buy Low, Mount Carmel's hometown store.
Here tonight, Haley Boyd. Is that actually true? It's not true. Haley Boyd on the stream and Brandon Imes.
Bennett.
Bennett Imes. That was so close. So, you know, I only missed up 2 first names, got 2 last names right. I'm Mark Richardson, an old man. It's hard to cram all this stuff in there. Next to Caden Brown. And Caden, it's your first look at Wabash Valley. Thanks for coming over tonight to help us with the broadcast. What are your thoughts on the Lady Warriors?
You know, I got to say, the pretty good team. I think they were a little bit slow coming in that first quarter, but I think once they had that nice little break, we're able to actually recuperate their offense. I think they started to come out second quarter with a lot more energy, a lot more passion for the game, and I think they also, one thing I like to notice, they like to crash the boards on their own shots, actually, because I noticed a lot of the times they would shoot a shot and get their own putback and still get that board back up for them. And I do like the effort from Wabash Valley, and it's definitely shown for the scoreboard 62-29.
Luke Scheidecker, the coach of the Warriors, recruits all over, and basically within 5 hours, so they can get back home a little bit, and that's kind of what his parameters are. But he recruits kids who are long and athletic. And you got Waheed out there at 5'10", but she's not just 5'10", she's 5'10" and can really jump and get after it. Micaiah Porter, 5'10", very good leaper. You've got Madison Lewis, she's 5'8", but she's long and very quick, able to, and therefore when they put that press on, they cover a lot of passing lanes. And this is a pretty good ball club, and typically they'll send several kids Division I out of this group. And right now we've got beautiful Waheed is already signed to play at St. John's with the Redmond. I guess that's what they call the ladies basketball team out of St. John's.
Yeah, I think so.
They are the men, Redmond at least. And she's headed out to New York to play for them, and that's big-time basketball out on the East Coast. We always send several players Division I out of this program, and it'll be that way again this year. In fact, Lady Warriors last year made it all the way to the Final Four out in Casper, Wyoming. By the way, that tournament will start, I think, about March the 25th, national tournament. And the Warriors, look, their chances of getting the national tournament are very, very good. There's a region tournament that's played, the second week of March or so over in, this region ladies ought to be played up at Lakeland. If you win that tournament, you're automatic, and the Warriors will have played everybody in that group. There's nobody in that group really that matches up well with Wabash Valley. And Southwestern gave us a decent game here in the first half. We ended up beating them by about 20. So they look to be a lock. And even if you didn't win the tournament then, they take 8 at-large teams, and we're in the top 10, so you probably get one of those spots. Almost a lock, the Lady Warriors will go to Casper, Wyoming, and trying to have a little better finish than getting better every year. First year we went out there, just glad to be there.
Yeah.
Been there several times now, and looking to go ahead and win that thing. And ladies junior college basketball dominated by the Panhandle of Florida, or actually all of Florida. Last year it was won by Hutchinson, Kansas, another good program out there. So those are the teams to beat. Wabash Valley trying to get in the ranks of being able to compete with those squads. It's halftime here. Wabash Valley leads it 62-29. We'll take our final 2-minute break and be back with the second half right after this. 2 minutes. I got 2 women's rosters.
Fair enough, fair enough.
I'm going to go get a men's roster while you...
Sounds good.
As soon as I came here, I started looking at the programs that they have, and the most that I like, it was early childhood education, and then after I see the classes and everything, that's the one that I picked. I would like to be a teacher in the future. I like it so much because I had the experience to work at Small World with the kids, and each day I learn, and I learn from the kids, and like with my teachers, like they teach me all the stuff that I need to do to be a better teacher. And classes is amazing, so I would just recommend everyone to come here to Wabash Valley College.
Hello, I'm Sarah Harrell. I'm from Crossville, Illinois, and I attend here at Wabash for the Advanced Manufacturing Program. Being here has really helped me grow and really experience what it'll be like later in life, being able to work in a shop and actually run machines. I've loved working on the 3D printer and on the wire EDM and just CNC machines in general. I want to be like a designer and programmer type thing, so I can do most of my time on SolidWorks and programming CNC machines.
Buy Low is Mount Carmel's local grocery destination, proudly serving the community with fresh products, friendly faces, and great deals every week. From our fresh deli and bakery to a wide variety of produce, fresh cut meat selections, and even an Ace Hardware, we've got everything you need, all close to home. Stay updated on all the savings at myiga.com or follow us on Facebook at Mount Carmel Buy Low for the latest specials. Shop local, save big at Buy Low, Mount Carmel's hometown store.
Wabash Valley attacking on a lot of good points. Again, Nikaya being their leading scorer with 15. Is averaging 12 right now on the season, so she's already surpassing what was expected. Also averaging 10 boards. It's going to be Lincoln Trail ball. You're going to see Samaya Mitchell's going to take it up. Pass it off to Melanie Wyatt. Melanie's going to take a shot through the paint. It's going to fall just in, throwing her back into the stat pad for the first half. It's going to be the first shot of this second half, 62-31. And Madison Lewis is going to pass it down to Tyja, getting back into the game. It's going to be out of bounds on Melanie Wyatt. Tyja, again, being able to use that height 6'6" frame, it's going to be really key on grabbing boards. Even on the blocks, it's going to be really key defensively for her.
Okay, I'm going to call you back on the phone, okay? Will you answer the phone when I call? That's reconnecting. Just keep talking, because you got stream on.
Sounds good. Here we go, a little toss-up prayer picked up by Nikaya. Nikaya's going to go right up to the logo. Going to take it all the way to the key. Pass off to Shamya is going to take a deep three. Not enough on it. Big rebound by Nikaya. She's going to take a nice little shot off, and it's going to fall right in. Throwing another 2 points on for her, 17.
Hey, just put us on when you can.
Here we go, big three.
Shot is missed, and a putback there. Tasia Mims followed nicely.
There we go. Tasia Mims finally getting onto the stat pad, 2 points. Again, you're going to see some Maya Mitchell here at the top of the key. And just like that, we're going to go off to the corner, and it's going to be a passed in and blocked. It's going to be out of bounds on Wabash Valley, number 22, Madison Lewis.
Yeah, we got fooled there. They dumped it inside. We weren't looking, and fortunately, we came back with Butler on the block.
And Gomez is going to inbound the ball over to Alyssa Rodriguez, wide open in the corner. She's going to knock down a three, try to cut down this lead, cutting it back down to 32. Again, Alyssa Rodriguez having a decent game, 7 points on her stats. Samya is going to take a nice little shot up, going to fall just under the rim, picked up by Alyssa Rodriguez. Trying to get back on the defense is Shamya Reed. Another big three by Gomez, not enough on it. Almost getting attacked on Melanie Wyatt, getting a rebound, but falls just out of bounds. It will be Wabash Valley ball.
Hey, you need to apologize for our technical difficulties. And we use a tie line. Normally that thing works perfect tonight. A little glitchy, so we've switched up. Hopefully you can hear us now.
And Shamya Reed, again, taking up the ball for Wabash Valley. She's going to take her sweet time at the wing. You're going to see Butler coming in for a big screen. Going to pass it off to Aaron Henry. Off to the corner to Nikaya. Little sneaky shooter. It's going to fall. Looks like it fell in, but it's right on the top.
Take that basket away. It hit the top.
Yeah, top of the backboard. It's not going to count in.
Hit the support up there. That's a good call.
66-34 game. 7:45 left in the third quarter. And just like that, Samaya Mitchell being the main ball handler for Lincoln Trail so far into this third quarter. She's going to take a nice little drive to the basket, get pressed by Butler. Going to kick it out to Gomez. Back to Alyssa Rodriguez in the corner. Falls just short. Nikaya picking up the rebound. Aaron Henry's going to take it up the court. Pass off to Samya. It's going to take a nice little fade into the paint, and it falls just off the left side of the rim, picked up by Gomez. Gomez is going to take another deep three, getting guarded by Nikaya. And she gets her own rebound, puts it right back up. Tyja right behind her, almost getting the block off. And Nikaya is going to take it up the court. Nikaya right at the top of the key, going to take a nice little charge and a layup to the paint. Unfortunately, falling just off the backside. Alyssa Rodriguez picks up that rebound. She's going to go straight to the paint on Tyja. Not enough on it. It's going to fall off the right side of the rim. A lot of coast-to-coast pitch and catch on Lincoln Trail and Wabash Valley here. You're going to catch Aaron Henry wide open at the three. Going to pass it into Tasia right at the paint. A little too much on it. Falls off the backside of the glass. Picked up by Samya. And again, another rebound her off her own shot. Falls out of bounds off of Melanie Wyatt. That'll be Wabash Valley ball.
Hey, this first 2.5 minutes, 3.5 minutes has been tough to watch. The Warriors not not had great effort, in my opinion.
I want to say just there, Samia just felt like she was out of gas there for a second. Kind of got tired of having the ball almost. Aaron Henry's going to go out to the baseline inbound for Wabash Valley. And here we go, pass out to Butler. Butler's going to take a nice drive to the paint. Little jump ball contact is what it looks like.
We'll call the foul on Mitchell there as Butler made the drive to the basket. We're going to get some new players in for the Warriors. I don't blame Coach. It doesn't look like good effort out of this group to start the half.
Yeah, it looks like a whole new subbing team here. We're going to have Aisha Elliott, number 22, Madison Lewis. 4, Jada Peterson. You're going to see Waheed back in the game, and then Micaiah Porter as well.
All those editorial comments about effort brought to you by Caden Brown. Thanks for sitting in tonight.
No problem. Really appreciate the opportunity. Complete roster change there. Again, Coach not too happy with the effort put in by Wabash Valley. Still wanting to attack on points, even though they have a 32-point lead. And here we go. We're going to see Madison Lewis inbound the ball to Waheed at the corner. And a little footwork there by Jada Peterson. Going to pass it back to Waheed in the wing. Going to give it to Madison Lewis. Back to Jada Peterson. To Micaiah Porter. 8 seconds on the shot clock. And there we go. You see Madison Lewis take a nice little shot. It's going to fall just in for 2. And that's going to throw her back onto the stat pad. She has 12 on the game. A little shot up there. Falls off the side of the rim for Lincoln Trail. Jada Peterson picking up the rebound. She's going to pass it off to Waheed, off to Madison Lewis, wide open at the top of the key. He's going to take a nice 3, and it's going to fall straight in. And just like that, Madison just put up 5 within a few seconds.
Nice extra pass that time from Waheed, who could have taken the shot herself.
And there we go. You see Melanie Wyatt wide open, or Sally Shelton, I apologize, wide open. Should have probably put up a lay. Little throw up by Gomez for a 3, and then you're going to see a big pass off and another shot by Cameron Hopkins throwing down a 3.
You know, Lady Statesmen shoot it pretty well when they're open.
And here we go. You see Jada Peterson right at the top of the key. She's going to take an ISO on Lanaya Richardson. And there we go. Gets stolen by Alyssa Rodriguez. Lanaya Richardson's going to go up for a lay, guarded by Madison Lewis. Gets right by her. Throws down 2. She has 8 as of so far. 71-39 ball game. 5:10 left on the clock. Madison Lewis right at the top of the key. Going to pass it off to Jada Peterson at the wing with a deep 3. Falls just in, responding straight to Lanaya Richardson.
Yeah, she wasn't that open either, but she caught it, had a quick release.
Again, definitely one of those good catch and shooters. Really good form as well. You're going to see Cameron Hopkins going to take the ball off to Alyssa Gomez. Alyssa's going to be in the paint, trying to pass it in. Big pass out to Cameron. Cameron's going to take a deep 3, a little less on it. Falls off the right side of the rim. Micaiah Porter going coast to coast, throws up a leg, gets fouled by Gomez.
Porter just blew by the entire team on the way to the basket that time. She out-dribbled them all.
I'm going to say a really quick breakaway there. I think that's going to be Gomez's first on the quarter. It's going to be her 3rd personal. She looks like she's about to get subbed out. It's going to be a timeout for media.
Let's take it as well. 74-39, Warriors lead it. 4:36 left here in the 3rd quarter. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Buy Low is Mount Carmel's local grocery destination, proudly serving the community with fresh products, friendly faces, and great deals every week. From our fresh deli and bakery to a wide variety of produce, fresh cut meat selections, and even an Ace Hardware, we've got everything you need, all close to home. Stay updated on all the savings at myiga.com or follow us on Facebook at Mount Carmel Buy Low for the latest specials. Shop local, save big at Buy Low, Mount Carmel's hometown store.
And just like that, we're back. 4:36 on the clock, 74-39 lead for Wabash Valley. Again, a little quick start there in the last few seconds for Wabash Valley, throwing up a good couple points.
Got some free throws coming up from Micaiah Porter. One of the things I like that Luke Scheideker's doing tonight is he's not running 5 starters and then the next 5. He's mixing the starters in. So we have 2 of the regular starters out here right now, Waheed and Lewis. And Micaiah Porter's the sixth player usually. So they're a nice mix of players, along with those who don't get to play all the time.
That first free throw is going to fall in for Micaiah Porter. Throwing her to 5 on the game so far.
Sometimes you see a coach put in the second team all at once, and they don't do very well because not used to being out there all at once.
Yeah, they did have that full roster sub out, but thankfully they did also have some starters on the bench, so it ended up transcribing pretty well. Looks like that second one fell in for Micaiah Porter. And here we go. We see some paint work here. It's going to get passed out from Cameron Hopkins to Alyssa right at the wing. Alyssa's getting double teamed. Nice little pass off to Gomez at the other side of the wing. Little trying to get into the paint. It's going to get stolen by Madison Lewis, it looks like. Madison Lewis is going to go coast to coast. Pass it off to Waheed at the corner. She's going to go in, pass it right back out to Lewis, who is wide open for the 3, and she's going to knock it straight down. Another good 3-point. Really good half here for Lewis. Already thrown up 8, I believe. And here we go, Lanaya Richardson taking a really deep 3. Not enough on it. It's going to fall right off the front of the rim. Gets picked up by Jada Peterson. She's going to go coast to coast for a little lay. Gets picked up by Aisha Elliott. Grabs her own putback and throws it right back up for 2. Again, really good at crashing those boards on their own shots. Really good at putting them right back up for another shot. And sometimes they fall in, sometimes they don't. And here we go. We see Sally Shelton back into the ball game. Hopkins at a standstill at the wing. Takes a little drive to the paint. A little floater there. Falls right in for her.
A little head fake shook Porter that time.
Again, Hopkins having a really good game for herself. I believe she's at 15 or 18 right now. Lewis taking her time right at the logo.
I didn't have her for any scoring average. Did you have a scoring average for Hopkins earlier?
For Hopkins, we are looking at, let's see here.
And Luke Scheidecker
yeah, I don't have any stats for her either.
Luke Scheidecker calls timeout. He's not liking what we're doing on offense there. Didn't run the play, and he's just not going to have it. So he calls a quick timeout. We'll take a 30-second break and be back. It's 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. 81-41 Wabash, back in 30 seconds.
Great victories start with smart plays. At First National Bank, we help you craft a winning savings strategy, whether it's for a new home, a dream vacation, or a secure future. Like a great team, achieving your financial goals takes preparation, patience, and the right partner by your side. With personalized savings plans and tools, FNB helps you make every move count. Your financial playbook starts here.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
And we're back. 81-41 point ball game here for Wabash Valley. 40-point lead. Really dominant game so far for the Warriors here. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. You're going to see the rosters here are trying to discuss what the next play is for Wabash Valley. Not happy with how that first little play there didn't get ran. Coach called a timeout, and they're going to come back onto the floor.
Well, there was a play that was supposed to be run, and it was not run. And actually, I think Jada Peterson was the one that he singled out primarily that said, "This, you're supposed to be out there. You know what's going on, or at least you should." And we'll see what happens here. By the way, the Warriors play Wednesday night at Olney. We'll have those games at 5 and 7. 5 for the ladies' game. On Saturday, the men make the trip over to Kaskaskia by themselves.
Shamia Reed's back into the ball game for Wabash Valley here, looking to throw on some more points. You see a big 3 from the wing by Jada Peterson. Same shot she took a few minutes ago. It's going to fall straight in. Cash her in.
Well, she looks good shooting the basketball.
It's her third 3 of the ball game. Another little response there by Lanaya Richardson. Not enough on it. It's going to fall right off the back side of the rim. Picked up by Waheed. Waheed's going to kick it out to the corner to Micaiah Porter. She's going to go to the basket. It looks like it was an offensive foul on Micaiah Porter. She's going to pick up another personal. First of the half.
Again, we are more physical than they are. They held their position that time, and Porter jumped into her and got called for the charge.
And Porter's going to get taken out. That's going to be her 4th personal of the ball game. And you see Butler's coming in for her. And here we go. Hopkins taking out the basketball for Lincoln Trail here. Getting a nice little screen by Sally Shelton. Hopkins is back into the ISO. Gomez right into the corner. Just going to pass it back out to Hopkins. Going to take it right to the key. Over to Alyssa Rodriguez on the other side. Alyssa's going to take a nice little drive to the paint. Find Gomez. Gomez is going to take a drive, and it's going to be a foul call, I believe.
Not a good foul, really, because there's only 6 seconds on the shot clock right there, and they're trying to pass the ball to the wing. So give them a little break.
That foul was on Trinity Butler. It's going to be her second personal. And a little failed inbound there by Lincoln Trail. It's going to be Wabash Valley ball.
And one of the things we don't talk about much in basketball is wingspan. But if you look at Trinity Butler, she's got it. And that's a big advantage in basketball.
For sure, and I think it's going to be a big key thing for most of this team, honestly, coming into the Nationals. It's going to be, they might not, I mean, they do have good size, 5'10", 5'10", also 6'6", but I think they all are super lengthy. A nice little sneaky three there again by Jada Peterson, her third on the half.
Yeah, she's really stroking them out there now.
Yeah, she's getting them back into her rhythm, getting some nice shots put up. Hopkins, a little crossover on Trinity Butler, kicks it out to Sally Shelton, throwing up a three. A little too much on it, falls off the right side of the rim, picked up by Jada Peterson. Peterson's going to go right at the logo, pass it off to Shamia Reed. She's going to take a three right where Peterson was, and it's going to fall right in for her. And just like that, she's going to be up another 3 points on her stat pad, putting her to 12.
Lady Warriors 5 of 7 here in the third quarter from the three-point line.
90-41 ball game, minute 30 left on the third quarter. And just like that, Destiny McAllister is coming in for Waheed. And also, Aisha Elliott is going to get subbed out for Nakaya, who's having also a really good game so far. She has, I believe, 17 on the game. Shamia Reed is going to pass it over to Destiny, who's wide open, takes a big three, falls just in. Lots of 3 points here from Wabash Valley and coming into the second half, knocking them all down so far. Lanaya Richardson's going to try to get Lincoln Trail back on the scoreboard here. Nice little drive to the paint, guarded by 3 defenders. Hard to get it back. It will be a foul call, I believe, on Harris. It will be a defensive foul. It's going to send Lanaya straight to the line to shoot some free throws.
According to my shot chart, we are 7 of 9 from the three-point line in the second half.
It's going to be a really big game changer. 93-41 in the third quarter, a minute left. And we're going to inbound the ball. And it's going to be a big block there by Destiny. It will be out of bounds on her, but still a really good block off on Sally Shelton there.
Well, Shelton got by her, but when she put the shot up, McAllister went up from the back and blocked it cleanly.
And here we go. Lincoln Trail's going to inbound the ball. Gomez picked off by Shamia Reed. And here we go. She's going to take a second, get a nice pass off to Destiny. She's going to take a nice little shot, put back by Nakaya Harris. Is going to throw another 2 on for her. And just like that, Lincoln Trail's going back up the court. You have Hopkins right at the logo, right back to the wing. Trying to figure out what to do. She's going to try to coordinate the offense. Gomez taking a wide open 3. Falls just in. Really good shot for him there, right at the top of the key. And here we go. We got Jada Peterson, again with the leg brace there from her, I believe it was, blown out ACL.
Correct.
And Jada's going to go through the paint, get double guarded, and she's going to pass it out to Shamia Reed for a quick 3. Picks up right at the corner by Destiny. She's going to kick it out to Butler. Butler's going to kick it right back into the paint to Nakaya Harris, who's going to get a nice 2-point throw. And it's going to throw her stats even higher. She's having a phenomenal game so far. I believe she's close to 20 points. 11.3 on the season average. Gomez is going to throw up a 3-shot prayer. And that's going to be the third quarter, 97-44 ball game. Really good third quarter there for Wabash Valley. I believe they scored just about 30 almost in that quarter. Definitely holding up to that 99-point average.
97-44 at the quarter break. We'll be back with the fourth quarter in 1 minute.
As soon as I came here, I started looking at the programs that they have, and the most that I like, it was early childhood education, and then after I see the classes and everything, that's the one that I picked. I would like to be a teacher in the future. I like it so much because I had the experience to work at Small World with the kids, and each day I learn, and I learn from the kids, and like with my teachers, like they teach me all the stuff that I need to do to be a better teacher. And classes is amazing, so I would just recommend everyone to come here to Wabash Valley College.
Hello, I'm Sarah Harrell. I'm from Crossville, Illinois, and I attend here at Wabash for the Advanced Manufacturing program. Being here has really helped me grow and really experience what it'll be like later in life, being able to work in a shop and actually run machines. I've loved working on the 3D printer and on the wire EDM and just CNC machines in general. I want to be like a designer and programmer type thing, so I can do most of my time on SolidWorks and programming CNC machines.
Back for the fourth quarter, Caden Brown, it's all you. 97-44, can you bring it home?
We'll see how it goes. Really good game again by Wabash Valley, playing pretty physical, really good from the three-point line on that last quarter. We're going to see Jada Peterson inbound it to Shammy Reed. She's going to be right at the top of the logo. Looks like a little new defense again by Lincoln Trail, running that 3-2 zone. Kind of shut down Wabash Valley early in the game, but they ended up switching out of it, throwing back to man, and it kind of ruined them for a second. Shammy is going to have some trouble there at the wing, getting guarded. And it's going to be a pass out to Jada Peterson. Another little quick catch and shoot. It's going to fall straight in. Her fourth three of the half.
Little skip pass, caught her wide open out there for just a second. She's got a quick release, and she's going to really help this team here in the second semester.
There we go. Lanaya Richardson went into the paint and passed it straight out to the corner to open Jada Gomez, who gets a nice three knocked down. And Shamia Reed again with the ball. She's going to try to get it over to Butler, it looks like, but gets tapped away from Lanaya Richardson, and it'll be out of bounds. Wabash Valley ball. And we're seeing Butler's going to get subbed out for Tyja, getting her back into the ball game. 4 points, or 2 points so far in the game. Hopefully throwing some more up, maybe a couple blocks while she's out there. Again, Shamia is going to be right at the top of the wing. Big screen by Harris. Good switch off from Gomez. We're going to find an open Erin Henry in the corner. She's going to take a three right off the front of the rim. Little unfortunate nick, and it's going to be a little quick pressure stolen again by Erin Henry, throwing up a shot. It will be a shooting foul. She will go to the charity strip. 100 points here by the Warriors coming into the third quarter. 9 minutes left on the clock. 53-point lead. That foul is on Claire Bohm, finally getting into the ball game. It will be here first personal.
Well, the men's game to follow right around 7 o'clock, maybe a little later. This one may go past curfew.
First one for Erin Henry falls in. She's been at the line a couple times this game so far. The second one falls in. She's made 5 free throws so far in the game. Again, you see Claire Bohm getting into the ball game. Gomez over to Lanaya Richardson. Richardson's going to be at the corner, guarded by Shamia, taking a nice little ISO. Good defense there by Reed. She's going to kick it out to Gomez. A little quick catch and shoot from the corner, and it's going to be a little off. Richardson's getting a nice board, being guarded by Nakaya. Over to Alec Bohm. Bohm's going to take a shot. Not enough on it. Falls off the front side. Picked up by Tyja on the rebound. Destiny McAllister is going to take it up the court. McAllister here again, and you can see that 3-2 zone. Erin Henry's going to take a drive to the basket, picked up by Tyja. A little yelling from both sides of the bench, and it's going to be picked up on her own putback. Nakai is going to take a three, not enough on it. Picked up by Shamia. Again, a couple boards here in the last 5 seconds. She's going to kick it out to Tyja, getting double pressed. Again, that 3-2 zone suffocating Wabash Valley. Open three from Erin Henry, not having a good shot. Falls off the right side of the rim. What an unfortunate play of events there for Wabash Valley. Right back on the other side of the timeline, we have Lincoln's trying to get some more points back on the board. Seeing Lanaya Richardson over to Al Gomez. Again, Gomez taking a nice shot. Too much on it. Doesn't catch the rim. Picked up by Harris. Harris is going to give it to Shamia Reed. She's going to take a little two-step lay. It's going to fall right in, putting the score to 104-47. 7:30 left on the clock. Claire Bohm's going to go out to pass it into Gomez. Gomez here right at the wing, being guarded by Erin Henry. And a nice little open three. A little too much on it. Falls off the right side of the rim. Picked up by Lincoln Trails. Number 21 getting into the ball game, Jada Fisher. And again, an unfortunate play of events. It's going to be out of bounds for Lincoln Trail. Wabash Valley ball. Shamia Reed's going to take it up the court here for Wabash Valley. Really strong player, having a nice second half. Had 9 in the first half. She's so far tacked on 5. She's going to pass it out to Destiny McAllister. Back over to Shamia. Over to Erin Henry. Henry's going to give it to Harris. Harris is going to take a drive to the paint. Nice little floater's going to fall in. Again, having a really good game on her side.
They're not really Gardner, are they? Kai Harris.
I'll say, once you got a 50, 60-point lead, it kind of loses that momentum for them to really want to guard them at that point. Lania Richardson's going to take a little drive to the basket, pull a shooting foul off.
I think Tasia Mims got part of the arm that time, and they'll send Richardson the line. I really like watching Shemaya Reed guard Lania Richardson. They're about the same size, about the same quickness, and I like that personal matchup, and they take it personally. I like that about it.
Yeah, it is a really
competition.
It is a really good matchup. Both, again, as you said, similarly sized, pretty quick as well. I think ISOs on them is really entertaining to watch. Lania's going to make the first one fall in, try to get her team back on the board. Again, averaging 24 points coming into this ball game. She right now has 9. Second one's going to fall in, extends hers to 10, trying to cut down that lead. It will put the Lincoln Trail to 49 on the ball. Again, you can see Shamia Reed is going to take it up. Reed's taking a deep 3 right in the face of the defender. A little too much. Gets picked up a little. It looks like over the top on Tasia there. It will be her 3rd or 4th personal, I believe.
6:22 left in this ball game. Wabash with a big lead.
Yeah, that will be Tasia's 3rd personal foul on the game. And just like that again, here we go. Lincoln Trail's going to try to get something started. Bianca Wyatt's going to go up, and we're going to throw up a toss-up prayer. It's going to fall off the side of the backboard. Does not go in. It will be a shooting foul, it looks like.
Nice drive by Cameron Hopkins up on the right side, went down the seam on the lane, and boy, she's took it aggressively into us and got the foul called.
Hopkins is going to the charity strip. Shooting. And here we go. First shot's up. Falls right in. Little lucky roll. Again, Cameron having a really good game herself.
And she's going to help Lincoln Trail here second semester.
Yeah, she's just about 19 points on the ball game. Make it 20 after this second free throw, hopefully. Unlucky roll off the side of the rim. Picked up at Nakia Harris, getting a nice board. It's going to go over to Shemaya Reeds. Shemaya's going to take it up the court. Nice little thread and weave over there to Aaron Henry. Find wide open. Little thread the needle.
And Aaron in full sprint mode to the basket, caught it and laid it up.
There we go. Hopkins on an ISO. Having a nice little matchup here. Big screen, looking to take up a 3. Little shot fake. Trying to give it over to Richardson. Richardson's going to take it. And she's going to be right at the side of the rim. Taking a nice little lay. Pulling it and 1. Not falling in. Couple fouls here, quick for the Wabash Valley Warriors.
Nice drive by Richardson that time. Used a screen, got loose.
Still a 108-50 ball game. 68-point lead for Wabash Valley. 5:30 left in the 4th quarter. On pace right now to be about 120, 130 for Wabash.
It's like Wabash has, 6 kids dressed, or 11 kids dressed. Everybody has played tonight.
It's going to be an inbound from Lincoln Trail. You can see Wyatt try to pick up. Unfortunately getting balled.
And referees look at each other, and one of them says, I didn't see it. Another one said, I didn't see it. Let's just do the jump ball and give the ball to Lincoln Trail. There you go.
There we go.
I need one more. If we had another referee, we would know.
Yeah.
Yeah. The good news is I don't think anybody cares right now.
Again, Samaya Mitchell back in the ball game. She's going to go out of the baseline. Going to inbound it. Samaya's going to see an open spot. Give it over to Cameron Hopkins. Hopkins going to get some paint work here. Throwing up a prayer. A little block there by Tasia. It's going to be out of bounds on her. Cameron eating the floor a little bit.
You know, I like this Hopkins kid. She really went hard that time at Madison Lewis. Lewis stayed in front of her. She threw up a shot and it was blocked, but that's good competition. I think Lincoln Trail's got a little heart and soul to him.
Yeah, I like the mindset of no game's over till that clock's done. And there we go again. Samaya Mitchell's going to pass it over to Richardson. Richardson's going to take a deep 3. Again, a little charge on the basket there by Jada Fisher, putting up her own shots. And there's going to be another foul call. I believe that one will be on Wabash Valley as well.
Well, Richardson missed the shot out front. That was a good shot. And they got 2 more shots inside. That's the problem.
And it's going to send Bianca Wyatt to the charity strip. Trying to tack on some more points here. See if they can break that 50 mark for Lincoln Trail.
Young ladies 5'5" out of Bloomfield, Indiana. Where's Bloomfield? You're from Indiana, aren't you? Probably know all about that state.
I got to say it's about almost mid-Indiana, a little bit south of the mid-line, a little bit southwest, I believe.
I'll have to trust you.
It's a little drive from where I'm from, but I'd say it's not too far from here probably.
Second free throw is good, and there's a whistle blown out. They're going to substitute a player here. Going to get Hopkins. She's got a little blood issue down there. They got to tape that up. She was in a war earlier with Madison Lewis. It came out a little scraped up.
It's going to take a quick little second here, get her all patched up. Try to make sure we can get that blood off her leg, it looks like.
Media timeout, just what we needed. 108-52, the Warriors lead it. We'll be back here in 1 minute with 5:25 to play. Back in a minute.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. Open the draperies in the house. Let the sun warm the interior of your home during the day. That helps reduce some of that heating load during the day. Consider installing programmable thermostats. You know, you can drop the temperature down while you're not there, or in the evening times when you're asleep, make the house a little cooler, and then have those programmable thermostats bring the temperature up at the times you're actually in the home, not away.
Great victories start with smart plays. At First National Bank, we help you craft a winning savings strategy, whether it's for a new home, a dream vacation, or a secure future. Like a great team, achieving your financial goals takes preparation, patience, and the right partner by your side. With personalized savings plans and tools, FNB helps you make every move count. Your financial playbook starts here.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Well, I hope you're enjoying a little basketball. That's what we're trying to do. Wabash Valley cruising to victory here, 108-52 over Lincoln Trail with 5:25 left in the ladies' game. We'll have the men's game to follow. You can join us for that one as well. Should be a lot of fun. In fact, it'll be a little better game than this one, I would guess.
It's gonna be.
I would hope.
It's gonna be a Wabash Valley ball here. See what happens. You have Madison Lewis back into the ball game. She's going to coordinate the offense. Again, a nice little 2-2-1 zone. Almost a 3-2. And it's going to be a big shot off by Butler. Butler's going to take a shot fake, push up to the free throw line. Unfortunate, falls a little loose. And it looks like a big rebound by Asia Elliott right there in the paint. She's going to pull a shooting foul, throw her to the line. She has 6 on the ball game so far. See if she can tack on a few more.
That ball went in right. They count that basket.
It's going to extend their lead to 110-52. First free throw is going to fall in. It's going to set her to 7 points on the game. And here we go. We see Mitchell getting some paint work. Nice little ISO play. Nice little shot off the backside of the glass. Going to fall in. Getting her back onto the point. Stat pad here. And Madison Lewis is going to be top of the key over to Micaiah Porter. Porter's going to take a nice little pass. Tip off by Lanaya Richardson. Good pass up, a little in front of her. Got back to it. Micaiah trying to get a nice little block. A little too much contact. It will be an and one there for Lanaya. It's going to send her to the free throw. I believe that might be Micaiah's 5th personal.
Well, if it is, she earned the ball. She went down that time trying to block that shot. And
we'll see here.
Got Richardson. That is 5 fouls on Micaiah Porter.
Yep. Jada Peterson into the ball game for Micaiah. Okay. And the free throw is not going to fall in for Richardson. Little scuffle on the floor, body action. It's going to be a jump ball. Will be Wabash Valley ball. Coach not too happy with how they didn't get that board, but not the end of the world at the end of the day. 111-56 ball game. 4:30 left in the 4th quarter. Again, Lewis right at the logo. She's going to take it up. Pass it off to Jada Peterson, who's had a really good second half so far. Taking a nice little drive to the basket. A little too much on it. Might have pulled a foul there. Looks like a defensive foul.
Jada played first semester here, but she did not play much because that ACL that she hurt last year, just rehabbing. You can still see the brace on her. But game by game, she's getting quicker and closer to game speed, and she can really shoot the basketball. I think she's going to help us this semester.
Just like that, Claire Bohm's going to come into the ball game for Lincoln Trail. Jada Peterson at the charity strip, looking to tack on a few more points here for Wabash Valley. First one falls straight in.
Scoreboard says she has 17 points.
Sounds about right. She has about 5 threes, 2 free throws.
Your math is good.
Another free throw there. Puts her to 18.
At Evansville Christian School, they teach math down there.
Yeah, I guess. And here we go. We see Lanaya Richardson. It's going to take it up right at the top of the key. Nice little handles there. She's going to pass it off to Alyssa Rodriguez. Alyssa trying to get a little throw up. Looks like a foul was called. That one is going to be on, it looks like, I don't know, that might have been a defensive foul there.
Yeah,
Number
Peterson.
4, Jada Peterson. It's her second personal. It's going to send Alyssa Rodriguez to the charity strip. Try to throw up some more points here for Lincoln Trail. Not enough on it. Falls right off the front side of the rim. She's going to go take her second. Again, looks like Jada Fisher's back into the game for Lincoln Trail. New familiar face. And here we go. Madison Lewis right at the wing, getting pressured. Lincoln Trail running a little bit more of a intense defense here. Madison Lewis finding her way around the key. Unfortunately, unlucky roll on the top of the basket. It's going to fall out, be Lincoln Trail ball.
Yeah, Lewis is right-handed, but she likes that drive down the lane, the left-hand scoop shot. It just didn't fall in that time.
Lanaya Richardson's going to take it up for Lincoln Trail here. 56-113 ball game. 4 minutes left in the fourth. And another big three here from Wyatt. Bianca falls just in. Little lucky roll off the backside of the glass.
It banked in from the wing. You don't see that every day.
And it's going to be another pass off to Madison Lewis. Going to go over to Destiny. Destiny's going to take it over. She's looking for a nice little fadeaway shot. Not enough on it. Good rebound, though, by Aisha. She's going to put it back up for 2, extend that lead. She's having a nice little sneaky game, too, as well, having 9 points.
Did a nice job on the boards for the Warriors.
For sure, and Alyssa Rodriguez coming right back up. And it looks like a foul call. Looks like a defensive foul on number 13.
So offense. They call that
I
one.
meant offensive. I apologize. Number 12, Alyssa Rodriguez. She's going to pick up her, I believe, 3rd personal.
I didn't see it, but the referee sure did.
And we're going to see Jada Peterson having, again, a really good half here for herself. Going to pass it off to Madison Lewis. She's going to take a nice drive to the basket. It's going to get a nice little roll in. Throwing up another 2 points for herself.
That was Butler, actually, on that drive.
Oh, correct. I apologize.
I want to keep that scorebook straight for you.
Thank you. And another big rebound there by Destiny. Destiny's going to throw it back over to Lewis now. Lewis taking a nice little spin move, loses control of it. Picked up by Lincoln Trail's number 5, Bianca Wyatt. 2:45 left in the fourth quarter. She's going to pass it over to number 21, Jada. Jada's going to throw up a shot, a little too much. Get back on defense, make sure nobody's behind her. Butler's going to go up with a little drive to the basket. Nice little step off to the left, off the backside of the glass. Is going to fall in for 2.
What was nice about that play, Butler was at the 3. Thought she was going to just jack it up. She took her time and righted herself, made a nice drive.
Looks like there's going to be a timeout for Lincoln Trail here.
So Tana Coleman calls timeout with 2:22 left. Wabash Valley 119. Lincoln Trail 59. We'll be back here in 30 seconds.
Later. 119-59 ball game for the Wabash Valley Warriors. Looks like a 70-point lead. 2:22 left in this fourth quarter. We're going to see Alyssa Rodriguez trying to get into some paint work, passing it out. Nice pass to Cameron Hopkins. Hopkins is going to take a deep 2. Not enough on it. It's going to be picked up by Butler. Butler's going to go up the court. She's going to get a nice little pass off to Destiny. Destiny losing control of the ball, throwing it over to Lewis at the wing. Taking her time to get back up. Butler right at the paint. Over to Aisha, gets blocked by Lanaya Richardson. Trying to get a nice little putback. Gets her own rebound. Passes it out to Jada Peterson with a nice 3. That might be her first miss of the ball game at this point, but gets her own rebound. Putback. Falls onto the ground, and a foul is called somewhere. We're going to see if that was offensive or defensive. It was a defensive foul. We'll be blocking. Jada Peterson's going to go to the line here.
Peterson missed that shot from the wing, but fouled her shot like we talked about earlier, like you talked about. Got fouled on the way up on the last one.
Again, I love coaches that do encourage attacking the boards on your own shot. Nice little fall in for Peterson. Going to throw her another point up on the stat pad.
You know what I always say? Good shooters think it's going in. They just go the other direction and watch it fly. Doesn't always happen that way, though.
Jay's going to take her second free throw. It's going to fall right in again. She's made 5 so far of the game. Richardson, again, familiar face, taking it right back up the side of the court. She's going to get some wing action, guarded by Jada really closely. Passes it off to Hopkins at the wing. Little foul call. Looks like a defensive foul.
Referee's earning his money right now. 1:37 to play. Saw a little foul, and they will shoot some free throws.
That's going to send.
They don't seem to care what the score is.
Yeah, might as well call an even game. 121 to 59. You're going to send Hopkins right back to the free throw line.
You ever done any officiating?
Not for basketball, I can't say. I have done for baseball. I've done a couple umping. Some rude parents out there, I'll tell you that, but gotta say, some parents really care about the 6-year-old's ball game. You see
as they should, don't you think?
Yeah,
If you're going to play, you might as well try to win.
Fair enough, fair enough. Hopkins going to throw up another shot here. There we go. 2 free throws there for her. She's knocked down 3 in the ball game.
That officiating is good character building.
Yeah. You have to remain very patient. Madison Lewis is going to throw up a shot. A little too much on it. Falls on the top side of the glass. Big steal by Butler. Having a little contact there with Hopkins, but Butler falls away with it. Good dump out to Destiny. It's going to put it right back up for 2, right off the side of the glass. Going to extend their lead 123 to 61. Destiny finally getting some points back in this ball game. Some good defense here by Wabash Valley. You're going to see Alyssa Rodriguez getting a nice little crossover on Butler. Going to kick it out. See a new face again. Claire Bohm getting into the ball game. Alyssa Rodriguez is going to take a good little charge to the paint, pass it off to Jada Fisher, who's going to take a nice little 2-point shot, getting 2 points on her stat pad. And again, you see Madison Lewis here taking it up court, right on the wing, pass it off to Destiny. Destiny in the same spot. You're going to have Butler on the other side. Butler's going to pass it to the corner to Jada Peterson. Little pitch and catch, and a nice little lob over to Aisha in the paint, and it's going to be a jump ball between her and Claire Bohm. It will be Lincoln Trail's ball. 123-63 ball game. 30 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
And good help side defense that time from Lincoln Trail, caused that turnover.
Yeah, it was a little lazy lob, but it almost worked out for him. Just a nice little defense there between Claire Bohm and her. And again, Richardson's going to take it up the court. Richardson's going for a nice little drive to the paint. Little fadeaway shot. Falls just in. Really nice mid-range form there. Knocking down another 2 for her. Madison Lewis again taking it right up the court. She's going to dribble out this clock. 10 seconds. And I believe that will be the ball game.
Shot clock is off, so we're good shape.
And there we go. That will be the game. 123-65 final here for the Lady Warriors. That will extend their record to 15-2. It's going to knock down the girls' team for Lincoln Trail to 6-10. And they did come off with a win a couple days ago, but unfortunately picking up their next loss for Lincoln Trail.
So the final here is 123-65 in favor of Wabash Valley. We'll have the men's game to follow. Let's take a 90-second break, and you can total up that book in 90 seconds. Can you do 90?
Yeah, I bet I can do it. I got it.
All right, let's try that. We'll be back in 90 seconds with the totals on this one.
Buy Low is Mount Carmel's local grocery destination, proudly serving the community with fresh products, friendly faces, and great deals every week. From our fresh deli and bakery to a wide variety of produce, fresh cut meat selections, and even an Ace Hardware, we've got everything you need, all close to home. Stay updated on all the savings at myiga.com or follow us on Facebook at Mount Carmel Buy Low for the latest specials. Shop local, save big at Buy Low, Mount Carmel's hometown store.
Great victories start with smart plays. At First National Bank, we help you craft a winning savings strategy, whether it's for a new home, a dream vacation, or a secure future. Like a great team, achieving your financial goals takes preparation, patience, and the right partner by your side. With personalized savings plans and tools, FNB helps you make every move count. Your financial playbook starts here.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Really good game there by Wabash Valley. We're going to take a look at the unofficial scorebook here. Shamia Reed's going to come out of the game with 14. Came out just with what she was averaging with a 14.1 on the season. Waheed having a really quiet game there, only dropping 3 on her 16.4 average. Jada Peterson having a really breakout game there, 20 points. Almost had, I think, 5 threes and 5 free throws, all knocked down. Micaiah Porter having a nice little game for herself, 6 points. Destiny McAllister, 5 points. Aaron Henry had 14 on the game, 10.5 average. Madison Lewis also a really good game for her, 18 points. Trinity Butler came out with 9. Tyja Mims came out with 2. Nakia Harris, leading scorer for Wabash Valley College here tonight. She had 23 on the ball game, and Aisha Elliott topped off with 9 points. Let's take a look at the Lincoln Trail College score. You have leading scorer Cameron Hopkins had 21 on the ball game. Lanaya Richardson walked out with 14, averaging 24 coming in. Jada Gomez came out with 9. Bianca Wyatt came out with 5. Samaya Mitchell came out with 2. Alyssa Rodriguez came out with 7. Melanie Wyatt came out with 5. And Jada Fisher came out with 2 to total up their 65 points. Now, let's hear from the shot chart.
Here's all I've got on the shot chart. The Warriors shot well tonight from the three-point line. They were 6 of 13 first half, 8 of 16 second half. That makes 14 of 29 on the night, almost 50% from the three, and they win it going away 123-65. Caden Brown, thank you for calling this ball game. We'll be back. We'll have the men's game starting. That game will start about 7:10. So we'll be back in there about 7:05 with the start of that one. Thanks for joining us. Back here in a minute with more basketball, but right now some music brought to you by Alex Marshall.
Perfect.
Thanks, Alex. We're good.
Awesome.
Hey, it says 17 minutes up there.
What are we thinking?